Good evening. Welcome to Wednesday Night Meditation. Thank you for joining us. I'm Martha Calihan from Five Stones Wellness. Happy to have you here with us this evening for our weekly meditation offering. As we usually do, I'll wait just a couple minutes and let people get settled. And then we'll start the meditation. So go ahead and just get yourself comfortable. Give us a minute or two. And we'll get ready. I like to remind people, turn off their phones. Get rid of just any extra distractions. We'll go from there. It's a beautiful evening tonight here in Leesburg. We had quite a bit of rain during the day, but it is breezy, sunny, a little bit cooler and drier, which is a nice little change. So who's joined us already? If you want to just put your name in the comment, that's always fun. No worries if you don't want to. We'll wait just about another minute and then I'll get started. I have some regulars. I like to give them time just to get here if they're coming. Okay. So as we're waiting to get started, I like to remind people that I like to do this meditation practice really as an offering midweek, just to give us a pause, a time to stop, regroup, kind of catch our breath, so to speak, in the middle of the week, and just regroup so that we can settle back down and not be carried away by stress. Meditation is probably the best antidote for stress that I know, and it's a tremendous technique to learn. You can use it really any place, anytime. It's just a lovely tool to have in our toolbox, because the truth is we all live in a very stressful world, and it's a great tool. So we'll go ahead and start the meditation. And as we do that, I would invite you just to find a comfortable spot, whether that's on a chair, the floor, maybe a cushion, and just settle in there. And as you settle into your spot, I invite you just to become aware of your physical body. Start maybe with bringing your attention to your feet, where they touch the ground. Start by feeling that connection, that energetic connection between your feet and the ground, the earth. You can imagine that connection and that energy going from your feet deep down into the earth, connecting you with the energy of the earth. Then bringing your awareness to where you're sitting, your sits bones on a chair or a cushion or the floor. Become aware of your back, upright against the chair, upright but not rigid. And then I'm going to invite you just to follow me as we do a brief body scan, bringing your attention and awareness to different parts of the body. And as we do that, if you encounter any tightness or discomfort or tension, I invite you just to breathe into that place and see if you can release that tension. So you can start by bringing your attention and awareness to your feet, both feet, the right and the left. Feeling into your toes, the feet themselves, top of the feet, bottom of the feet, the heels, up into the ankles, bringing your attention and awareness to your lower legs, front and back, the calves, the shins, up to your knees, both knees, front and back, inside, outside. And bringing your attention to the upper legs, the thighs, front and back, inside and outside. Up to the hips, bringing your awareness and attention into your hips, the pelvis, the lower abdomen, the base of the spine, the low back. Then becoming aware of the middle of the abdomen, the mid-back. Remembering if you encounter any tightness or discomfort, you can just breathe into that and try to release it. Bringing your attention to your upper belly and into your upper back and chest, front and back, both sides, the rib cage. Then up to the shoulders, the tops of the shoulders. We'll bring our awareness and attention down to the hands, both hands, right and left. The fingers, the thumbs, back of the hand, palm of the hand. Then wrists. Bringing your attention and awareness to your forearms, front and back. Releasing any tension you might encounter, any discomfort. Then the elbows, inside and outside. The upper arms, front and back. Back up to the shoulders. Fronts of the shoulders, backs of the shoulders, top of the shoulders. Up to the neck. Then bringing awareness and attention to the back of the head, the scalp, up to the forehead, around to the face, the eyes, ears and nose, the cheeks, the mouth, tongue, the chin and the jaw. And bringing your attention and awareness to your entire body. Breathing into any places that are tight or uncomfortable. Trying to release the tension. Now we can bring our attention to the breath. I like to use the breath as a tool to help us stay in the present moment. Anytime our thoughts wander or we're distracted, we can choose to come back to the breath as a way to bring us back to the present. You can focus on that breath and sense where it is you feel that breath as you breathe in and breathe out. Maybe in your nose or the back of the throat. The chest or even the belly. Knowing that that breath can bring us back from distraction anytime our thoughts wander. So now I'll invite you just to meditate for the next several minutes. And I'll remind you periodically of using your breath. If you're distracted, bring your attention back to your breath. Focus on the in-breath and the out-breath. Remembering that when you're truly present, you can't be in the future or in the past. You're just here, in the here and now. our thoughts wander or if we're distracted. Bringing the attention back to the breath helps bring us back to presence. We can start over again. The breath can serve as our anchor if we're distracted or thoughts are wandering. Just bring your attention back to your breath. Let that bring you back to presence. Let it bring you back home. So now you can begin to lengthen out your breath. Begin perhaps to find some movement in your fingers and toes. Perhaps your body wants to stretch or move. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes and come back. And then as we end tonight, I want to read this quote that I came across this week by Mitch Albom called The Timekeeper. Try to imagine a life without timekeeping. You probably can't. You have a schedule, a calendar, a time for dinner or a movie. Yet all around you, timekeeping is ignored. Birds are not late. A dog does not check its watch. Deer do not fret over passing birthdays. Man alone measures time. Man alone chimes the hour. And because of this, man alone suffers a paralyzing fear that no other creature endures, a fear of time running out. So I like to think about that when I'm meditating and remembering just to be in the present, not to try to be in the future nor in the past, but just in the present moment, because in the end, that's all there is, right? And our fear of time running out encourages us, I think, to focus more on staying in the present moment.